Hello everyone, welcome to my channel and thank you for being here. In today's pick a card reading, we will be looking at, is this new beginning a good idea? We will be picking 3 cards from this deck for you to choose from. Once you choose your pile, you can find the timestamps in the description box below, which will take you directly to your reading. If you would like to book a private reading or a private Reiki session with me, you will also find the link for my website in the description box below. Okay. Spirit, is this new beginning a good idea? Is this new beginning a good idea? For pile number 1, is this new beginning a good idea? For pile number 2, is this new beginning a good idea? And I believe this is pile number 3. Okay. Pile number 1, hibernation and regeneration. And you have the Malachite stone. Hibernation and regeneration with the Malachite stone. Pile number 2, transformation and change with the Opalite stone. Transformation and change in the Opalite stone. And for pile number 3, meditation for peace and serenity, and you have the yellow Jasper stone. Meditation for peace and serenity, and you have the yellow Jasper stone. Please take as long as you need to choose your pile, and I will see you in your readings. Hello, pile number 1, you have hibernation and regeneration, and you also have the Malachite stone. And what I'm seeing so far from this card is that maybe you're taking a rest from a stressful situation before you start something new. Perhaps you have an idea for what you want to do, but you need to kind of let these ideas grow a little bit, and to take a time out, let your ideas grow, and kind of see what ideas start generating for you, because I think that you've been in a stressful situation before you got to this point, and I think the stress of that prior situation is probably what got you to this point of wanting to do something different, of wanting change, of having an idea of what you want to do. And as we're looking at this, this could be anything. This could be a new beginning of a career, a job, a move, leaving a relationship, or maybe starting a new relationship. So this could really be anything. This reading is open to any new beginning. So we will get some cards for you and see what Spirit has to say. We're going to start off with some oracle cards for you. Spirit, is this new beginning a good idea for pile number 1? Oh, okay. Is this new beginning a good idea for pile number 1? Is this new beginning a good idea for pile number 1? Is this new beginning a good idea for pile number 1? Like this one wants to come out. Is this new beginning a good idea for pile number 1? Is this new beginning a good idea for pile number 1? Okay, let's take a look at your oracle cards to start. Journey by moonlight, believe in magic. I think you're being divinely guided. I think maybe you don't know where you're going, but you know that you need a change. I think you have spirit guides kind of giving you signs or giving you symbols Omens maybe you've been seeing. Maybe you've been seeing certain numbers popping up for you. I think you're being guided towards something brighter, something that's something that maybe you've been thinking about doing but not sure how to start it. Okay. Then we have Desert Passage. Trust there's a divine plan. Yeah, I see that here. Trust that there's a divine plan. Know that Spirit has your back. Okay, I see you walking on this path. Okay, you have the sun here, you have the moon here. As you're going through different phases of this new beginning, you're being guided the whole way. Your intuition is helping to guide you. Spirit is helping to guide you. And if you keep following those signs and keep following your intuition, I think it will lead you to success. Okay, let's see what else we have. Skunk Spirit, know your worth. Okay, this card takes me back to your first card, hibernation and regeneration. When I said that what I'm getting from this card is that you're coming from a stressful situation. So whatever that situation was, I think it helped you realize that you're worth more. You deserve more. You weren't getting what you needed out of that situation, so you decided to leave that situation, but because it was so stressful, you needed time to kind of recuperate, kind of get your thoughts together. Okay. Use your mind wisely, the Pig Spirit. I think that's exactly what you're doing. I think taking a break, I think that's very wise. I think you're listening to your body, listening to your heart. You know that you need to take some time to kind of relax, get your thoughts together, and really find your magic again. I think you lost yourself a little bit in this situation, whatever it was that you left and got to this point. I think it was stressful. I think it took you down a little bit. I'm feeling like you were just feeling down, feeling almost like you lost a piece of yourself by being in this prior situation, and now you're coming back. But I do feel like because you were in this situation that was not good for you, I think even that may have been divinely guided, because if you hadn't been in that situation and felt not quite yourself, felt like you needed more, like you deserved more, if you weren't in that negative situation, I don't know that it would be this powerful transition for you. You might have just gone on to something else. And I think, you know, sometimes when the universe puts us in a situation it can really help to wake us up. And I think that's what's happened with you here. The Secret Admirer. Ooh, okay. Well, we'll see what that means. Desk, pay attention to your work. Okay, so maybe this has something to do with your work, or maybe you'll meet somebody at work. Maybe you need to pay more attention to yourself and where you're going before you get into a situation with a secret admirer, but we'll see what these mean as we go along. Haystack, karma, you will reap what you have been sown. Okay. And lightning, control your anger or you will be sorry. You know what I'm getting with these two cards here is that you left this situation. I'm feeling like this is part of what you left. That maybe somebody wasn't controlling their anger, and so you left. That's what I'm getting. These two cards are connected. And now maybe it's time for you to pay more attention to yourself, to your work, get back to yourself, find your self-worth again. But we'll see more as we look at your tarot cards. But yeah, I'm really getting that you left a situation, and this could even be a work situation. Maybe your boss was not the best boss. Maybe they had anger issues, maybe they didn't treat you well. So this can be a relationship or an old job Like I said, we'll see more when we look at the details of your tarot cards. Okay, so Spirit, we are asking, is this new beginning a good idea for pile number 1, please? Is this new beginning a good idea for pile number 1? Is this new beginning a good idea for pile number 1? Five of Pentacles. This is what you're walking away from. Okay, the situation that you were in, you felt like you were left out in the cold. You felt like people weren't giving you the recognition that you needed. You felt like you were kind of left to your own vices, like you didn't have any support system. So you chose to walk away. And once you walked away, now it's about finding your new path, okay? And there are great things waiting for you right here. You just need to have that courage, okay? So don't let go of the courage that you had in the beginning to walk away from this situation. So keep that courage, keep going forward. You have a new beginning that's right around the corner. So don't give up. Okay, the Knight of Pentacles. Yeah, you're definitely going after something. You have an idea in your head. You want to pursue something that's much better for you, something that's just much more suited for your personality overall. Okay, and if you see this, you know, you're leaving a place that's cold and dark and lonely into a place that's light. This is like winter and this is springtime. Okay, and with the Knight of Pentacles and the Five of Pentacles, this is a slower process, but I think you know that, and I think you're okay with that because you have hibernation and rejuvenation. I think you're taking the time to figure out exactly what it is that you want. You're taking time to heal your soul from whatever negativity this was up here. Okay. The Secret Admirer card could even be just the vase, where you have an idea of something that you want to pursue. You want to fill your vase with beautiful flowers that are representing your new beginning. Okay, we'll see what comes up. See if this is an actual secret admirer, or see if it's more representing you filling your vase, because right now it's empty. Okay, so maybe you're trying to put your ideas in here. You're trying to bring something to life. You're trying to bring more beauty and peace and serenity into your life. And you're doing that with the Nine of Pentacles here. You're going after what it is that you want at a nice, slow, steady pace, but nothing is going to get in the way of what you want. I think you've done a lot of soul searching to get to this point, to get from here to here. And you have the Eight of Wands. Okay. Slow, steady pace, but brisk. Does that make sense? So it's kind of a moderate pace. I think once you get started, things might start going a little bit faster, moving a little bit faster. You're going to start to see different things coming together. All of these little elements are going to start to come together. It's almost like you put the energy out there, and then all of a sudden things start lining up. Things start kind of literally just rolling into your life, maybe unexpectedly. You could have chance meetings. You could have, like I said, with this card, you're getting signs. You're getting, your spirit guides are definitely trying to steer you in the right direction. And so I think as you move forward with this, I think these signs are going to start to progress as you continue on your path forward. The Four of Cups. It's okay to take time out. It's okay to think about things, to, you know, if you get going on something and maybe it's kind of overwhelming for you, it's okay to take some time out and to rest and to, you know, meditate, to continue on your healing journey as you're pursuing these new things. Okay, so just remember that if things start to pick up, keep it at a slow, steady, moderate pace. You can keep things at that pace while they're still continuing to move forward. So I don't know how to explain this, but I'm seeing it going slow, but not snail pace. Okay, so things could be going faster, but I think you're going to slow them down a little bit, and that is perfectly fine because that's what you need. And these opportunities, these things that are coming in for you, they're still going to be there, okay? Because anything that is meant for you is going to be there when you're ready. And the universe will never give you more than what you're ready for. So just keep that in mind when you need to take some time out for yourself. And also keep that in mind too, you know, if friends or some, you know, family want to, you know, socialize, get you out of the house or whatever. If you're not ready for that, don't feel bad saying no. Okay, this is about your worth and doing what is right for you. Use your mind wisely. Okay, if you need to stay home and hibernate and don't want to be out around people, then just make that be known. And I think that they will respect that. Okay. And the Six of Pentacles, you have more balance coming into your life. You have a lot of gifts coming in. You could have somebody who's willing to help you move forward, help you progress. I'm seeing things, you getting what you need to move forward, okay? Whether this is someone in human form or a spirit guide, you're going to be directed where you need to go to get what you need. And you know, we all need something different. These two people are getting different things from this person. Okay, everything that you need is coming to you at the right time. Okay, so just keep that in mind and know that if you're not sure how things are going to work out, you will know. Okay, you will be getting what you need when you need it. So when you take a couple steps forward and then you're sitting here thinking, okay, well now what? How do I go forward with this idea? It's going to be brought to you, okay? Things are going to come to you. You have the Six of Wands. This is the card of victory, of winning, of being successful, okay? People are going to celebrate everything that you've accomplished. And it didn't happen overnight, but because you had passion to get out of your prior situation, you had drive, motivation, focus, you had all of these things, I think you've really dedicated yourself to your work and to really putting forth a lot of energy to change your situation. So is this new beginning a good idea? Yes, for multiple reasons, because you needed to leave the situation that was negative up here, okay? It's just very negative and it was time to go, okay? You saw stuff that you weren't comfortable with, and I think that these things that you saw, those were definitely a sign from the universe that it's time to go, okay? This new beginning is waiting for you. There's a divine plan. It's time to go. And so this new beginning is good because of that, but it's also good because you're going to be celebrated. This is your divine plan here, okay? And once you get there, you're going to be so happy. Okay, so happy. You're going to go from here where you need rest and healing to here you're celebrating your success. Other people are celebrating you. You want to enjoy this moment with other people. Okay, so you're also going from here where you want to be left alone to figure things out to here where you want people around you. You want people to celebrate with you. Okay, and then we have the World. Yeah. Where you were and where you're going is completely different. Okay, these two things are complete opposites. Okay, here we have snow and cold and darkness, and here you have what looks like the ocean and fresh air and spring or summertime. It's going to be so much different, and you're never going to look back. Okay, your life is going to be so much different. You're closing the chapter on this negative situation here. You won't ever have to look back at it or look back on it unless you want to, just to kind of see how far you've come, your progress. New beginnings. Step into this new world and enjoy it. We have the Ace of Cups. You're very protected going into this new situation, going into this rebirth, this new life that you're creating for yourself. You're very protected. There's a lot of growth here, okay? A lot of ideas, spirit guides watching out for you. And you're feeling more grounded too. Okay, that's partly what you were doing here, was getting grounded, finding yourself again. And that's going to continue, but it's going to get stronger and stronger. You know, if you look at this card, she's laying down, she's trying to rest. And here, you're still in the forest. You're still out in nature. You're still grounding yourself. But now you're standing up. Now you're confident. Now you know where you're going. Okay, there's a lot of change and transformation here. And you have all of these things that are literally like cooking, all of these elements that you've been putting them together, working hard on getting this going, and it's working. Okay, it's definitely working for you. The Ten of Cups. You're going to have so much fulfillment, so much happiness. The celebrations are going to continue. You have a lot of friends and family. And perhaps you might have an admirer, okay, with this vase here. So maybe along your journey here, you do meet somebody. You meet somebody who catches your eye, somebody that you connect with, someone who respects you, someone who knows your worth, someone who is excited to celebrate with you and to see you continue to grow even from this point. Okay, so someone who admires you, who appreciates you and appreciates what you have to offer. Okay, the Nine of Pentacles. You're really going to look back and you're going to feel like you accomplished so much. You're going to be independent. You're going to be making more money. You're going to be successful. You're going to have the ability to do what you want to do and say no to those things that you don't want to do. And I think that's in all areas of your life. That's going to be in your home, in your personal life, in your work and professional life. You're going to be successful in all of these areas. Okay, especially with the Ten of Cups here, this is more personal. The Nine of Cups is more talking about work, but it's also like, you know, your home environment, your safety, your security. So these areas are just going to feel so much more secure and grounded and safer than where you were before. And just a lot of accomplishments and relaxation. So you can relax here and rejuvenate your energy instead of here where like you just had to hibernate and be away from people. Okay, and then we have the Ten of Wands. Yeah, you have come so far. You're never going to have to go back here. Okay, you were carrying all of the weight. You were carrying not just the weight, but the negativity of the situation that you left. Okay, so this is never coming back. Okay, you're more balanced now. People celebrate you. You're appreciated. So I think from time to time, when you're sitting alone and you're relaxing and, you know, maybe it's your day off, I think sometimes you'll think back and you'll really think, wow, look how far I have come. And I think that will be motivation to keep going. Motivation to pursue that next goal, to motivation to keep going forward, and also just a sense of appreciation for what it took to get here, how strong you are. Okay, and the Two of Wands. The Two of Wands is confirmation that yes, you can follow your intuition. Yes, you can pursue your dreams. Okay, nothing is going to hold you back. Okay, and this goes back to the fact that you trusted that there's a divine plan. You trusted that you knew your worth to get out of this situation. You had this inner feeling, okay, where you were believing that things could get better. Okay, you listened to your intuition. You listened to your creative side, but you also listened to your analytical side. You really dug into your feelings by stepping back when you felt like you needed to step back. Okay, so as you move forward, as you reach different levels of success, and then you keep going forward and going forward, just keep that in mind, that anytime you're not sure or you need to figure something out, you need to decide which direction you're going to go from here. You know, when you have another milestone coming up, it's okay to take time out. Okay, and those who are around you, they will understand that that's part of your creative process. That's part of your personality. That sometimes you just need to be left alone to figure things out. That's really the key to your success. Okay, so is this new beginning a good idea? Yes, it is. Follow your intuition, listen to your heart, get out of negative situations, know your worth, and you're going to have so much success and happiness here. And I hope that you enjoyed this reading, and I do wish you all the luck in the world, and I hope to see you in another reading. Hello, pile number 2. You have transformation and change, and you also have the Opalite stone. Well, there's obviously a lot of transformation here. You have 2 butterflies. It's like you're moving forward. You want to see change in your life, and you're making it happen. And also what I'm seeing here with these darker clouds up here, and then the sun shining here, I think you were not happy where you were in a previous situation, and you decided to make a move. You decided to change. And this reading can be about anything from, you know, a new beginning, leaving an old relationship, changing jobs, changing careers, literally moving your location, which could be moving to a new state or a new country, a new city. So we'll see what this is talking about, but there's definitely change. You're ready for it. You're happy. You're excited. You are ready for this change. Okay, let's look at your oracle cards and see what is going on here. Okay, Spirit, is this new beginning a good idea for pile number 2, please? Is this new beginning a good idea for pile number 2? Is this new beginning a good idea for pile number 2? Is this new beginning a good idea for pile number 2? Is this new beginning a good idea for pile number 2? Okay. Gates of triumph, success expands in your life. And look at this. Look at how these 2 cards go together. Okay, there's darkness here, there's darkness here, but you're walking into this light. There's a path here, there's a path here. Okay. Yeah, this is definitely something that you should be pursuing. You're definitely moving into a better situation. A situation that really what I'm seeing here is the doors are open for you. All you need to do is walk through those doors and pursue what it is that you're trying to pursue. Passion and pleasure savor your life. Yeah, I think you need to have more fun in your life. I don't know exactly where you were before, but it seems like stagnant energy. There's no growth. Like if you look at these trees, they almost look like they're dead. Okay, but then when you walk through here, there's a tree right here that is alive and thriving, and I just get fresh air. Okay, like a breath of fresh air. And then again, here you have the moon, but it's shining so bright. You know, I think you just, first of all, you need to have more fun in your life. You need to pursue something that makes you happy. Doing something different than what you were doing before. Maybe you kind of felt safe and comfortable doing what you were doing, and, you know, hadn't really taken any risks and kind of got stuck in that safety. Maybe you had a safety net there, but it wasn't really, like you weren't really living your life, you were just being safe. Okay, so now it's time to step out of that comfort zone. Know your worth. That's interesting. This card came up in pile number 1. So knowing your worth, knowing that you deserve more, knowing that you deserve to be happy, knowing that you deserve to pursue something that makes you happy. Pursuing your goals, changing your life, instead of just thinking there or sitting there thinking, you know, I wish I was happier, I wish I could do this, or I wish I could do that. You're actually going out and doing it, okay, which is amazing. Pig spirit, use your mind wisely. Okay, this card also came up in pile number 1, and I shuffled these cards off camera. I shuffled them again on camera with you here. So maybe you, if you're called to also watch pile number 1, you might want to take a look over there. There could be something that you're supposed to see over in that pile. Okay, flowers, happiness. Yeah, look at this. You have flowers, happiness, savor your life, passion and pleasure. You need happiness in your life. You need growth in your life. I think you need to fly. You need to spread your wings. There's a bird here. It's time for you to fly. It's time for you to pursue this. I envision like this bird flying through these doors here that are open for you. Go explore the universe. Do what makes you happy. Carrot, opportunity or windfall. So maybe the spark was you had an opportunity that presented itself to you, or maybe you haven't actually walked through these doors yet. Maybe you're wondering, I have this opportunity. Should I go ahead and pursue this? Okay, well, so far it looks like yes. Woman, dealings or relationship with a woman. So maybe this opportunity was presented by a woman. Maybe you have like a job opportunity or something relating to that. Maybe one of your friends might have kind of said something like, maybe you have a hobby and this person knows about your hobby and says, you know what, why don't you do that for a living? Why don't you try to make money doing that? So, you know, this could be several different things. A woman might pop up later on in your reading. We'll touch back on that again and see. Boot, increase your efforts if you want to achieve your goals. Yeah, it's time for you to make those changes. It's time for you to step out of your comfort zone. It's time for you to show the world what you have to offer. It's time for you to take a chance and, you know, pursue what you want to. Okay, now we're going to look at your tarot cards. Spirit, is this new beginning a good idea for pile number 2? Is this new beginning a good idea for pile number 2, please? Knight of Wands. You're ready to move forward. You're ready to pursue your passion. You're ready to make things happen. See, this reminds me of a wand also. Even though it's a broom, it's still kind of like a wand. You're ready to go forward. You're ready to leave things behind. You're ready to pursue something that's going to make you happy. And I think that you have the ability to look more ahead in the future, long term, whatever it may be. You have the ability to kind of see different steps that you need to take along your path to make it a successful path. You're ready to increase your efforts. You're ready to, start walking, start pursuing your goals. And we have the Two of Swords. Even though you may not know entirely where you're going, you're going to figure it out by using your intuition, by staying balanced. And what really caught my eye here is this person does not have shoes on. So what I'm getting here with these two cards is that you're ready to take action, but before you came ready to take action, you sat down, you thought about things. Maybe there's two different paths you could go on, okay, but you really sat down and really thought about things first, okay, instead of jumping forward and, just going all out without thinking things through. I think you really took the time to figure out what it is that you wanted before you took that step. Because what I'm seeing here is connected to this darkness here and the darkness here. So I think before you stepped out of this darkness, you took the time to figure out how to actually step out of it and be successful. And now I think you're ready to put these boots on and put those ideas to work. Strength card. You have what it takes to pursue your goals. You have a lot of, I think whatever the hard times that you went through here, it built your character. It helped you to realize what you don't want, and it helped you to realize what you do want, okay? You want fun. You want to have more fun in your life. You know your worth. You really took the time to figure out what your next steps are going to be. People are really drawn to your ability to get things done, the way that you handle situations, the way that you can kind of quietly reach your goals, okay? But you're doing it quietly at the same time. They're huge goals, okay? People are noticing how you're going about things. And that could be this woman here. Someone's really noticing you, taking note of how you deal with situations, okay? And use your mind wisely is coming back to me here. You think before you act, and I think that's very important for where you're going and who's going to notice what you have to offer. And the Two of Pentacles. Yeah, you're coming into something that's way more balanced, okay? You're leaving these storms behind. You're going to be more balanced. You're going to be having more fun too. So with this card, this person takes their work seriously, but they have fun doing it, okay? They have the strength to get through any kind of storm, if there's any delays or anything like that. You have the ability to just kind of sail through it, knowing that that's just part of the process and that's not going to slow you down. Okay, so as you're reaching your milestones, as you're figuring things out going forward, you have the ability to really stay balanced, figure things out, wait for things to happen while you're out there pursuing things at the same time. We have the Seven of Wands. Yeah, this goes back to what I've been saying. Instead of just marching forward blindly, you take the time to figure out all the steps. Okay, what would happen here? You tackle each problem individually, and you really look at things kind of as a whole while you're tackling each problem. So you kind of have like a different perspective than other people, which kind of goes back to what I was saying here. The way that you go about things kind of stands out to people, so that there's never any threat to your goals, because you're always one step ahead. You're always prepared. Even when you think you're not prepared, you are prepared, because you take the time at the back end. So as you're going forward, you can pull from that for different scenarios that may come up, different situations, different problems that might arise. And these are not going to slow you down. These are not going to stop you from reaching your goals. We have the Star card. Exactly what I've been saying. You're going to reach your goals. Is this new beginning a good idea? Yes, it is. You will feel more balanced. You'll feel rejuvenated. You will feel healthier. You're being divinely guided. Your dreams are coming true. People are going to like what you're doing, what you have to offer. I see spirit guides. I just feel accomplished, lighter, healthier even, especially like mentally, leaving whatever this darkness is here. It's feeling much lighter, much brighter, becoming who you're supposed to be is what I'm getting with that. The Two of Wands. Yeah, I think this was in pile 1 as well. So with the Two of Wands, you're figuring out what is the best way to get what you want. Okay, how should you go about things? Excuse me. What is the best route for you? Do you want to go this way, or do you want to go that way? And again, it comes back to the Two of Swords, where you really take the time to analyze all aspects of the situation before you go forward with it. Okay, this is something that you're passionate about, so you want to do it right. You want to do it right the first time, okay, instead of having to redo things. And you are going to do that. You really look at all aspects of the issue before moving forward. But I can tell you, once you get everything lined up, when you have it written out on paper or on the computer, it's no stopping you once you get started. And the Queen of Pentacles. Success is coming towards you. Your ideas bring abundance. Your ideas bring a lot of success, a lot of independence. People are looking up to you to see what you're going to do next. Okay, you're creating your own empire. You have your ideas. When you put them out there, you reach your goals. Okay, people want to work with you. People want to see what you have to offer next. The Ten of Cups. Okay. Different deck. This is a different deck than I had in pile number 1. This card came up in pile number 1 as well, and maybe even the Queen of Pentacles. So you're going to feel balanced. You're going to feel your work life is moving forward. You're feeling confident, you're feeling comfortable at home, you're reaching your goals, you're feeling very, very happy. You're sharing the success with your friends, with your family, with your loved ones. And your loved ones support you. Your loved ones want to see you continue on this path that you're on of reaching your goals and then pursuing the next goal. Okay, they love seeing you accomplish all your goals like this. The Five of Pentacles. You know where you came from, and you'll never forget the hard times that you have. You won't forget where you came from. You had help when you were in this situation. Okay, and this could be where the woman comes in here. You had guidance. This could even be spirit guides. Maybe you have a spirit guide who's a female. You've been divinely guided. You've been directed, okay? And this feeling out in the cold, feeling not sure where you're going, but knowing that you need to pursue a different path than where you were before so that you can be happy. so that you can take advantage of this opportunity. Okay. Knowing that and following that intuition and listening to your spirit guides is very important moving forward as well. So just keep that in mind, that signs and symbols, anything that may come up, definitely listen to that. Pay attention. It's bringing you forward, okay? And then you're never going to have to feel like this again. And you can even start to help other people kind of achieve their goals too, is what I'm seeing, that people are going to notice how you handle situations, how you conquer your fears, how you move forward with difficult elements, trying to get to where you want to go. And so people could really be coming to you for help in the future. Okay. And the Nine of Cups. Yeah, okay, because people see your success. They see what you've built. They see how happy you are. And you're celebrating yourself. Okay, you're celebrating yourself. Other people are celebrating you. You have reached like this new level of success with this new idea that you have. You came from nothing and built something so strong, so powerful. There's really nothing that's going to get in your way of pursuing your goals, of taking this new beginning and turning it into something. And you have the Nine of Wands. You've worked so hard. Okay, you've put in so much effort. You're very protective of what you've built for yourself. You're almost there. Okay, as you reach one milestone, there's another milestone, there's another milestone, but you're hitting all the marks. Okay, you have the Nine of Cups and the Nine of Wands. Every time you set out to do something, you end up successful with that particular venture. Okay, you're reaching your goals. Every single one of these is something that you've achieved. And it looks like you're about to complete something else. It's been a lot of hard work, a lot of dedication, a lot of really like burning the midnight oil is what I'm getting, like working hard, not sleeping that much sometimes, trying to get your next goal accomplished. Okay, and you are definitely going to accomplish everything. You have the Queen of Wands, the Ten of Cups, the Knight of Cups, the Star. Yes, this new beginning is a good idea. Okay, take this new opportunity and run with it. It will bring you happiness. Okay, so as long as you put in the effort to reach your goals, all of your dreams will come true. Okay, I wish you the best of luck. I hope you enjoyed this reading, and I do hope to see you in a future reading. Hello, pile number 3. You have Meditation for Peace and Serenity and the yellow Jasper stone. What I'm getting from this card so far is that you're trying to reach a state of balance before you move forward with this idea that you have. You're really trying to make sure that what I'm getting is that you just get a sense of peace and clearing your old energy before you embark on this new beginning. That's what I'm getting so far. We will take a look at your oracle cards to start and see what else we can find out. Okay, Spirit, is this new beginning a good idea for pile number 3? Is this new beginning a good idea for pile number 3? Is this new beginning a good idea for pile number 3? Is this new beginning a good idea for pile number 3, Spirit? Is this new beginning a good idea for pile number 3? we'll take that one and that one. Okay. Surrendering to the journey, release control. Well, maybe you're trying to control things too much here. Maybe you need to let go a little bit and kind of go where the journey takes you. Surrender to the journey. It's interesting that there's water in both of these cards. Peace and serenity and surrendering to the journey. Okay, now I know what it is. You were trying to have too much control over things before, okay, and now you have surrendered. Now you're kind of going with the flow more now, okay? That's what's going on here. Faraway places, get ready for new horizons. And again, there's more water here. So I wonder, are you traveling? Are you moving overseas? Are you going to maybe travel, like maybe become a professional traveler, like a travel blogger, I think they call it. And that's pretty specific, so that might mean something to some of you. But there, you have a spirit guide here. You have someone watching out for you on your journey. I don't know if you can see that, but there's a little owl here. So you definitely have somebody watching out for you, probably more than just one spirit guide, but there's one that really follows you along your journey and really keeps an eye on you. Yeah, so get ready for new horizons. So it sounds like you're going to be moving forward with this new beginning. The miracles are endless. You have cow spirit. Cow spirit, the miracles are endless. So what I'm really seeing here is that once you get going, once you move on to these new horizons, once you really go with the flow, continue to go with the flow as you've started doing, you're really going to see a lot of things falling into place. Okay. Sing your own song. Yeah, that's right. This is the one that that came out of the deck. Sing your own song. Do your own thing. Do what makes you happy. Pursue what it is that you want to pursue. I'm getting go your own way. Definitely maybe doing something outside of the norm, outside of your comfort zone, something that's kind of calling you. But I see a lot of happiness with this. I see that as you're pursuing your goals, as you're taking a chance with this new beginning, I see you're just happy. You're singing. You're so much lighter and freer. Like the bird, you're just kind of picking up and going wherever it is that you want to go. And like the owl here, you have, a lot of bird spirit here, which to me is flying free and doing your own thing and doing what makes you happy. Okay, we have August. So maybe things are going to start picking up in August, or maybe August is significant for something on your journey. Maybe that's when you're gonna pick up and move, go somewhere else. We'll see. Feather, someone you know is undependable and insincere. So maybe you're moving away from a situation that was insincere, a situation that you couldn't depend on. And maybe that's why you have these two birds here, because it's time to fly away from this negative situation. Wishbone, a wish is granted. Yeah, I think once you make the decision to walk away from this situation, things really start moving forward for you in a really positive direction. And Shield, you need to defend yourself. Yeah. You're walking away from a negative situation. Meditation for peace and serenity. Wherever you were before, it wasn't the best situation. It was probably unhealthy, especially for your like mental health, your well-being, and it was time for you to go. And so especially in that respect, is this new beginning a good idea? Yes, it is. And I think what you're doing is taking time for yourself. You are realizing that you need to do what's best for you. Okay, you need to get as far away from this previous situation as possible. And I think once you do that, once you allow yourself to move away from that situation, you're going to see how much opens up for you. You'll be able to see just all the endless possibilities that happen when you step out of negativity and you rebalance yourself and you start to move forward. I think things are really going to start to fall into place for you. Okay, we'll see. We'll get some more details with your tarot cards. Okay, Spirit, is this new beginning a good idea for pile number 3? Is this new beginning a good idea for pile number 3? Seven of Pentacles. I see you really taking stock of where you've been, where you're going, where you want to go, especially with your first card here. It's like you're contemplating things. Is this where I want to be? If it's not, then where do I want to be? You're looking at your progress up to this point. You're looking at your success, your progress. This person looks a little worried. So what I'm getting is that maybe you took a step back. You know, someone was undependable and insincere. Maybe there was a significant event that happened to you, you know, with someone else involved. There was something that happened that kind of sparked this idea where you need to reevaluate things. And whatever this was, it's like, oh, okay, well, I'm really not happy in this situation. I need to protect myself. I need to move away from this situation and start something new. Now, this could be a person, this could be a job. Maybe your boss said, you know, that you were next in line for a promotion or a raise or something like that, and then plans fell through, and, you know, it just didn't seem like it was that you could depend on that. You know, you see all the progress that you've made in this particular job, and maybe no one else did. Okay, so you're defending yourself, you're moving on. We'll see what else the cards have to say. The Queen of Cups. Yeah, you want to feel more fulfilled. You want to feel happier. You want to feel more successful. You want people to see your success. You want people to appreciate what you've done, appreciate all the hard work that you've put in. And wherever you were, whether this was a relationship or a job or, you know, any other type of situation, you weren't feeling valued. And so you want to move on from there. You want to start something new. The Hangman. Yeah, the Hangman goes back to the very first card that you chose. You're taking a time out. You're in a phase right before transformation. Okay, you're kind of 1 foot in, 1 foot out. You're figuring out, okay, if I leave this situation, if I pursue this new beginning, how am I going to do that? How am I going to make that happen? How do I have 1 foot in, 1 foot out while I'm, you know, have 1 foot in, 1 foot out of the new situation? Okay, so you're taking some time to clear your thoughts, get balanced, and really try to get an understanding of how to do things, of what you want, what will make you happy. You know, how long do you have for this transition? How to make your dreams come true. And the Temperance card, yeah, you're moving into more balance. Things are going to start working better for you. So if the situation up here wasn't working that well for you, maybe you tried and tried and tried to make it work, and it just was not working. No matter how hard you tried, it wasn't working. Well, that's because you needed to see things differently. You needed to see things for what they were, and you needed to actually pursue something else, something that's going to bring you more satisfaction, more happiness, more balance, something that's more emotionally fulfilling as well, instead of where you were. You need something that you can depend on. You need something that is just more reliable. The 10 of Rods, which is the 10 of Wands. You feel like you were doing everything on your own, that someone was undependable. You couldn't rely on someone else. You had to take on the full burden. You had to maybe scramble at the last minute to get things done. You know, maybe if you had a coworker who was working on a project with you and they dropped the ball. So then you're left trying to figure everything out at the last minute, okay? You don't need to be in that situation. Okay, you need to be appreciated. Okay, if this was a relationship, you felt like you were doing everything in the relationship and the other person wasn't putting forth enough effort, or maybe any effort at all. So it's time for you to move on. Let's see. Yeah, you really felt whatever the situation was, you felt like somebody was taking something from you. Maybe someone wasn't being completely upfront. Someone was being dishonest. Like I said, you know, somebody dropped the ball at the last minute. Something's definitely not right with your old situation. And I think it was really weighing you down. It was making you feel heavy. It was making you feel sad, almost depressed, stuck, like you couldn't move forward. And then I think that you possibly got to a point where you thought maybe you didn't deserve anything better. Okay. And that's where the shield comes in. You really need to protect yourself from that energy, because there's some kind of trickery. There's some kind of something that you're not quite seeing the whole picture here. But what I see here is that your intuition was trying to tell you something. Okay, for a while, your intuition was trying to tell you something. And I think that you've finally started to see that and waking up and starting to walk away from that situation, or wanting to walk away from that situation, wanting to start something new. The Two of Swords. Again, we have the clouds parting with the moon here. Really sitting with yourself, with your intuition, listening to that, okay? So I think that before, I don't think you're just jumping into something. I think that you're taking the time to figure out, should I make this move? Should I leave this situation? Really trying to balance your intuition with your intellectual thought process, okay? That's what I'm seeing here. And I'm seeing that you're not in a big hurry to get out of the situation. When you go from this situation into something else, you don't want to go into a situation that's just a repeat of what you were just in. So you really, really, really want to learn your lesson from this situation and move on, okay? Because that's how lessons work. If you say that you want to leave a situation and you leave a situation, but you're not ready, you didn't take the time to process what you learned, you're going to go right back into a similar situation. But what I see you doing is the opposite. Okay, you have 3 cards here indicating that you're taking your time. You're looking at things from all sides. You're listening to your intuition. You're digging really deep into your soul to figure out what it is that you don't want, and also what you do want moving forward. The Knight of Wands. You have a lot of passion for something. You have this spark of an idea of something that you want to pursue. And I think once you start taking those steps, once you're really ready for something new, things are going to start progressing for you. And I think that once you get started, things are gonna go progressively faster and faster, but you're ready for it, okay? You've definitely taken the time out and away from the situation, thinking about it, thinking about your future, thinking about what you want, how to get what you want, knowing that you can accomplish whatever it is that you want. I think the only thing that's holding you back right now is what I said just a few minutes ago about wanting to make sure that this particular idea is in fact going to work for you. We have the Knight of Cups. So you have 2 knights here. You're pursuing your passion. You're pursuing something that you've had your eyes on for a while. You've been thinking about it. And these are 2 really good cards because to go together, because the Knight of Wands is a faster card. The Knight of Cups is a slower card. So I think you have a good moderate pace going, which will take you really far, because whatever it is that you're going to be doing, I do believe that it requires patience, but I think that's one of your great strengths, is having patience, seeing all sides of an issue, and then moving forward. Moving forward swiftly, but smartly, if that makes sense. The Fool card, yes, you're definitely starting something new, okay? So we're going from the idea of something new to actually starting something new. All you need to do is get ready, okay, as this card says here, get ready for new horizons. Once you get going, the sun is shining down on you. Okay, the sun is shining on you. The sun is shining on your new beginnings. Okay, so this is really great. Really, really great. You're doing something that's your own idea too. I don't know if things that you've done in the past, somebody has kind of steered you in that direction. Oh, you should do this, or you did what was expected of you, or I don't know exactly what it is, but I'm getting that you're doing something on your own. This was your idea. Maybe other people don't understand what your idea is or why you're pursuing this particular idea, I guess we'll call it, why you're going this route, but it doesn't matter what other people think, okay? This is your story, not their story. So go forward with your idea. Four of Wands. You are very, very protected. Okay, I think you have a great goal in mind. I think you know where you want to go and where you're going. It's very protected. It's there's a celebration here. There's a coming together of forces. I just feel like things are lining up for you at the right time. Okay, you're no longer going to feel like you're carrying the whole burden. Okay, you're going to feel supported, you're going to feel loved, you're going to really enjoy what you're doing, what you're pursuing, and you're really going to enjoy the success that you create around you. And then we have the Four of Swords. Yeah, you're going to be able to relax. You're going to be able to feel comfortable. You're going to be leaving all of this negativity behind. Okay, so as you're pursuing your goals, excuse me, as you're pursuing your goals, you're going to know that you're on the right path. Okay, so you're going to be able to relax and actually rest at night when you lay down. Excuse me. So this is completely different from before, when you were holding the whole weight on your shoulder and nobody was helping you. People weren't seeing what you had accomplished. Okay, you're gonna have support going forward. Okay, and moving forward, it's so much simpler too. What I'm getting is it's just, you do your work, you accomplish your goals, you get things done, your projects are moving forward, and then you can go home and rest. You can take the weekend off. It's so much more peaceful. It's like where you are right now, peace and serenity, you're gonna have that as you pursue this new beginning. which is really amazing. It's just so much more serene. I don't see negativity. I don't see, it's peaceful, serene. And I'm getting just like a whole picture, like completion, like it's just like the whole picture for you, whatever that means. It's like completing something in your life, in your goals that you have, that makes you feel whole. Okay, I hope that makes sense for you. And that is what I see in your reading today. I hope you enjoyed it. I wish you luck on your future endeavors, and I do hope to see you in a future reading.